Hi, it's Boddicker and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. I'm back. I'm feeling much better. I can actually talk without sounding really nasally and blocked up. Not quite perfect, but I sound a hell of a lot better than I did last week. And today's subject is an interesting one. China have recently made a stance and made some rules around online gaming that will shake up things massively globally across the world. If somewhere like China takes this sort of stance, it's going to have ripple effects everywhere. Basically, they've banned loot boxes, they've banned a lot of pay in-game mechanics. They did so much, they went in so hard and so jackbooted, like they pretty much do with everything they do. They wiped 80 billion off the value of two of China's biggest software companies. Absolutely insane. Anything that has a lucky draw feature, so i.e. any loot boxes, loot crates, cards in FIFA, those sort of things, banned straight away, just banned. So this massively is going to affect monetization models for games for years to come. This is going to have ripple effects and knock-on effects because anything China does in this space is huge, because China is one of the biggest markets for online video games, and for them to make such a stance is going to have a knock-on effect on other regions and other governments. There's a lot that China do that I find absolutely abhorrent. This is one thing they've actually done right. I mean, let's face it, their human rights abuses are legendary. The fact they literally run concentration camps and ethnically cleansing a bunch of people on the grounds of just their religion. The fact that they let those people out to go work in Apple factories is insane, and all of those abuses, all of those human rights stuff still are just abhorrent to me. But in this case, I've got to say, I like with their ban on TikTok, there are things they do that I think, well, makes sense. TikTok, a Chinese Chinese company, but they don't have TikTok in China. Interesting. They really realised it was brain rot early and decided not to say anything about it. I'm safe to say this late in a video, because anyone who watches TikTok videos doesn't get this far into a YouTube video. They just don't. They can't cope with anything over a minute, or anything that actually gives background or information. Unless it's got a chanty slogan these days, they're not following it. I swear that's how people choose their path in life now, is whether the side they're going with has got a catchy slogan. But anyway, I digress. So China have actually done something right. Banning loot boxes is a great step for video games and a great step for us as consumers of video games and online video games. Monetization models have got ramped up and really crazy lately, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in this space. So one of the things I actually loved about Baldur's Gate 3, there was no loot boxes or any sort of monetization at all. You bought the game, you played it. Great. Elite Dangerous, there's some skins you can buy, but you know what you're paying for, and you know how much you're paying for it. There's no randomization or silly stuff. So I'm not too against that, especially with an optional, earn credits in game sort of mechanic that we've got. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and thank you very much for hanging around. Sorry I've been away. That's all. Thanks for watching.